Form hasn't been great since the last episode, but can we turn it around? Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to Club 4 episode 5 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you in EFL League 1. We're away at Oxford United and away at Burton Albion. Since you were last with me, as you can see, we've been in decidedly mixed form, although technically we are now unbeaten in 3 games. The most recent of those was a 2-2 draw away to Doncaster in the FA Cup, and we've only won one of the last 4 in League 1. That leaves the League 1 table looking like this. So we are still top of the league, 1 point clear of Oxford United, who we will play on today's episode, and 4 points clear of third placed Ipswich, who have played a game more than us. So without further ado, let's get into the first match of today's episode. The match away to Oxford United, and this is the team for that one. It is Boyce Clark in goal, a back 4 of Bristow, Bryan, Sanderson and Godwin Malif, Laurent at the base of midfield, Julien and Sibley ahead of him. We've got Martin on the left, Mate on the right and Lucas Shaw up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, so the assistant manager is recommending this is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. Given that we're playing the team in second place, I'm not sure about that. I'm going to go with it though. We'll point the finger and say it. And let's kick the match off and see how it goes. Obviously, with it being an away game, we're going to be encouraging the lads rather than demanding more. So let's drop some encouragement now. Let's try and get on top of the game. We do have a free kick. It's Martin with the ball into the box. It's cleared to Magoma, who runs up to halfway, finds Broom. Cass takes over on the right for Oxford. It's played back to Magoma, to Lewis, Magoma again, Cass on the right hand side, beats his man, gets the cross in, Broom, back to Cass chips it across, and the header is wide, and that highlight comes to an end. I think we need to possibly drop another encourage as soon as we can. And then after that one has had time to take effect, we need to have a look at the average ratings and see how people are getting on. So we'll drop some encouragement. And in terms of fitness, everyone's fine. Average ratings, none of them spectacular, none of them appallingly bad. Josh Martin is the one who's looking like being the first to come off due to fitness issues. Cass's ball in, and the keeper doesn't manage to make the save. Tom Hopper picks up the bits and has given Oxford the lead. So a long way from ideal. We're going to demand more at this point. But we do have an immediate reply from Kean Bryan. Although it's been disallowed, which is most upsetting. So it was played in, and there is an offside. It is marginal, but he is offside. And we are indeed off the top of the league as it stands. Right, so we're going to demand more at half time. I mean, the other factor, of course, in this one is it is a derby, Oxford versus Reading, the Thames Valley Derby. So let's go with, that wasn't the sort of performance that befits this rivalry. We're supposed to win. The second half must be better. And let's have a look for substitutions. Right, there's quite a few that are struggling motivationally. Sibley, I think, needs to come off for Pablo Galdames. And let's have a look, fitness wise, do we need another one? I think a Kande for Josh Martin is probably reasonable, so we'll do that one as well. Save one for the second half. Let's hit them with a fire up, show some passion kind of comment. And we've got a free kick. Galdames with the ball in. Dion Sanderson with the header. This one does count. It is 1-1. So we've got an almost immediate reply after half time. Galdames' free kick, the header from Sanderson, stooping to head it past the keeper. 1-1. And it's no less than we deserve. So let's encourage the lads this time, because they've come back. So let's give them a little bit of encouragement. The draw is a good result because it does keep Oxford behind us, as you can see in the table. A win would be massive, but we would absolutely take the draw. Mate looks like being the final substitution with about 20 minutes to go. And the player to come on for him is going to be Andy Yadam. It's not his ideal position, but we'll use him there anyway. He can at least play it. So let's demand more. See if we can grab a late winner. Not entirely undeserved if we do. But equally Oxford will feel that they've been worthy of a point. Yadam down the right hand side, plays it in. Lucas Xiao with the shot across the goalkeeper, and he has given us the lead. It is Oxford United 1, Reading 2, with around about 8.5 minutes left. And Oxford kick off, long to McGuane. Galdames, I think, has got himself sent off. He has. Pablo Galdames goes. And we will move the defensive midfielder into central midfield. It's not ideal, but it'll do. And we've got about 7 minutes now plus stoppage time to hold on to try and close out the win. In terms of shots and shots on target, we deserve it. In terms of XG, so indicating the quality of chances created, Oxford will quite justifiably argue that they should be getting something out of the game. We've got 5 added minutes to see through. Let's go attacking just to try and get the ball further away from our penalty area. We've got a corner. Kean Bryan, with the header from the in-swinging corner, has made it 3-1 to Reading, and that surely wraps the game up. So there's your header into the corner. Keeper no chance, doesn't move for it anyway. And that is just about that. It finishes Oxford United 1, Reading 3, and I'll see you in a moment for the second match of today's episode. Time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the League One trip to Burton Albion, and the team for that one is Boyce Clark in goal, back four of Bristow, Bryan, Sanderson and Godwin Malif, Laurent at the base of midfield, Julian and Sibley ahead of him, Martin on the left wing, Mate on the right, Lucas Shaw up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, well, the assistant manager is recommending pick up where you left off last time out. I think that's a very good shout given the last performance. So let's outstretch the arms and say exactly that. And let's kick the match off and try and go out there and grab the win. So we await the first highlight and keep an eye on the match stats until it arrives. No shots or anything of any significant consequence yet. As we approach the first 10 minutes, we have the first shot, and it is a shot on target, but not worthy of a highlight. So we continue to await that, and it does eventually arrive. Sanderson brings it to Sibley. Julian finds Martin. Martin plays it left to Bristow. Bristow looking for an opportunity to cross, gets it over. Mate with the header. And Martin is there to pick up the rebound off the goalkeeper to make it Burton Albion 0, Reading 1. And we're 16 minutes in, leading 1-0. So quite happy with the way we've started. We've had 3 shots, all of them on target, and XG of close to 1, not bad. So we're very happy with the way things are going. But they now have a corner headed away. Mate will collect the clearance, plays it over the top but can't clear Iacoviti. Bryan picks up the long ball forward. Martin to Bristow. Bristow plays it into Lucas Shaw, who returns it to Bristow. Bristow's cross to Mate. Mate's header is over the top and away harmlessly for a goal kick. Just over the half hour mark, and looking at the state of the ratings and fitness, ratings are all okay. Godwin Malif possibly needs to come off. The corner is headed away. Butcher will collect, finds McCormick. He plays it to Phillips. McCormick back to Butcher, who has the shot. It's high, wide and not particularly handsome. We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half. Can we see it through to half time at 1-0? 2 added minutes signalled. We're into the second of those now. And it is half time. It is Burton Albion 0, Reading 1. Deservedly so. I think we need to offer some kind of encouragement. I exactly agree with the assistant. So let's outstretch the arms. No, can't do that. Pump the fists. Yeah, pump fists. Things are going well. I know you're capable of even better. Start the second half, and I think maybe substituting Martin is not the worst idea in the world for a Kande, and Godwin Malif at right back for Andy Yadam. And it is a goal kick for Burton. We won't get to see it. And we've got 1 sub remaining. Not yet clear who that change is going to involve. Let's encourage the lads, try and get something more out of them. And Burton have had a shot on target finally. Very low on the XG score though. We're doing alright, but when you only have a 1-0 lead, you are vulnerable. Brian plays it into Laurent, to Akande. Kande into Zhao, Zhao to Sibley. Sibley goes for the ball out wide, only finds Kemp, the Burton defender. The long ball forward is cleared by Brian to Laurent. Sibley wide to Mate, further wide to Yadam. Yadam's been fouled by Curtis, who could be in trouble here. And the referee has produced the second yellow. Burton Albion down to 10 men. And I think it will be Mate that will be the final substitution. And we will bring on, I think, Claudio Osorio. I was torn between him and Gethin Jones. I've gone with Osorio in the end. And hopefully that decision is vindicated. We're into the last 10 minutes of normal time. Just need to see this one over the line now. And try and just grind out the 1-0 win. Encourage the lads to do that. Into the last 5 minutes, still holding on to a 1-0. I'll encourage as soon as I get the chance to do it. We've got a free kick, Sibley. The header is over the top and it's a goal kick which we don't see. And we're into stoppage time. There'll be 4 minutes. And we're into the final one of those now. And we are going to see out the added time. We do. It finishes Burton Albion 0, Reading 1. And I'll see you in a moment for the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and despite our recent wobble, those 3 successive wins that we've now had have seen us establish a 4-point lead over Ipswich Town at the top of the table. Ipswich have played a game more. Oxford United are now in 3rd place following a 2-match winless run of their own, including the game against us, and they find themselves on the same number of games as us, but 6 points behind. And let's tell you now what's coming up on tomorrow's episode. And we will come back for the return game against Oxford United and the home match against Bolton Wanderers, both in League One. And that will conclude the Christmas programme. So I will see you on tomorrow's episode, and if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.